Manjulila Mataji, am I audible?
Yes, Mataji, you
Okay.
are.
Okay.
Hare.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Yes, who would like to share your thoughts on yesterday's class? Any one of you in just few sentences? Hare Krishna, Nirvan Prabhu. Any one of you want to share what was that Krishna gave instruction to Arjuna in the previous chapter?
7:30 p.m.
No one? Come on. Just few words. You can do it. You can put it in your own words.
Hare Krishna Mataji, may I speak?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. So basically what I think is chapter 1 was the problems of life and all the questions. In chapter 2, Bhagwanji is giving instruction, not even Bhagwanji, Arjun is telling his dilemmas as to why he doesn't want to fight, etc., and how he's confused. And he's then surrendering to Bhagwanji. And Bhagwanji starting to tell him why he should fight for Dharam.
Yes, wonderful, Mataji. Yes, very, very wonderful. Very important thing, what we have to know. Yes. So now what we are going to do is we are going to check the very important one. Yeah. What is it? Chapter number 3. Thank you so much, Jigna Mataji. I'm sorry, am I pronouncing your name properly?
I'm not sure if you heard me, but yes, you are.
Oh, Haribol. Thank you so much, Mataji. Yes, so we'll start today's class with the pranama mantras as always. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Taking the blessings of my Shiksha Guru, His Grace Namanishta Dasa, and my Diksha Guru, my Guru Maharaj, Jai Pataka Swami. नमा ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताका स्वामिन् इति नामिने नाम आचार्यपादाय नितैकृपप्रदायिने गौरकथा धामदया नगरग्रामतारिणे नमा ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्लितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कथामयं ददाति स्वपदानितं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णा चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभय एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So we'll start today's class for the pleasure of Shri Shri Radha Govinda. So please remember what I'm saying every day. I'll tell this in the starting of the class. I say we'll start this class for the pleasure of Shri Shri Radha Govinda, not for anyone's pleasure, not for me, not for you people. Yeah, it's for the pleasure. And at the end of the class, I say Krishna Arpanamastu. Yeah, whatever I did now, whatever the class I took, I'm offering everything to the Lord as a service to Lord I did. Yeah, just remember this. We will discuss why we have to do so. Yeah, so today's chapter is chapter number 3, Karma Yoga, yoga of action. Karma means action. Yeah, karma means action. So in the previous chapter, Arjuna had 5 strong reasons for not doing his duty. As a Kshatriya, he has to fight in the battlefield. He gave strong 5 reasons for not fighting, and Krishna gave the best answers for that. Yeah, he said, we are not the body, we are the soul. So there is no thought of having, compassion, because you're worrying for a person. Yeah, that's wrong, because the body is like a cloth, isn't it? So if a person is drowning, you're trying to save the cloth, not the person. Similarly, when you're crying for someone's death, so then you're crying for that body which has nothing to do. What is very important? The soul, because of which the body gets the consciousness. Without the soul, the body is called as dead body. So we are not the soul. That is what we all think. But Krishna said, we are the soul, we are not the body. And no enjoyment. Hare Krishna. No enjoyment. So what happened? Krishna said, if you win, if you win, you will rule this kingdom. You can be happy because you are the person who is always doing dharma, isn't it? Yes. So everyone will be happy. And if by chance you lose in this battle and die, in the battle and die, what will happen? You will go to heavenly planets. You will go to heavenly planets. So which one is best for you? If you run away from the battlefield today, people will talk, especially your enemies will talk badly about you. They will question your ability as a warrior. So which one you think is very painful? And next one, fearful and sinful activity. So the Lord said, don't do any of your duty for your sake, do it as a service to the Supreme. That is called devotional activity. So once you do any activity for the Lord, as a service to the Lord, so that doesn't have any results, you won't accumulate any sins nor the good deeds. So destruction of family tradition, that is what Arjuna's reason was. So Lord said, be a role model. Doesn't mean you should have your elders in your family. Doesn't mean your elders only have to show you the right path. Anyone could be a role model, and anyone can follow them, get inspired and follow in their footsteps. Then for the reason of indecision, Krishna said, the people who are always working or doing their duty as a service to the Lord, they have the fixed mind, sthita prajna. So they'll always have a single aim, focused on it, and they are highly determined. So serve the Lord with firm determination, then you will not go to a condition where you are indecisive. Yes, so that was in the chapter number 2. So in chapter number 3, Krishna is going to tell about karma yoga, because Arjuna has a confusion, renunciation or action. Nishkama karma yoga is better than jnana yoga. Karma kanda to karma yoga, nishkama karma yoga to set the right example. Conquering lust, the greatest enemy. These are the very important points in this chapter. Yes, so in the previous chapter, the shloka we discussed already, right? What happened in shloka number 47, chapter number 2, Krishna said, you have a right to perform your prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to the fruits of action. So you should do your duty. You should not worry about the fruits of it. Whatever action you do. Never consider yourself the cause of the results of your activities, and never be attached to not doing your duty. It's a beauty. You have to understand this. Yesterday, one of the Prabhuji asked us a question. Mataji, why did Krishna give us a choice? Yeah, because we all have come to this material world, and this material world, when you come, you get a body which is called as a conditioned body. There is certain condition. For example, if you wear a thin cotton cloth, you cannot, protect yourself from the chillness, the cold of the weather. Yeah, you have to wear a jacket which has been made up of wool or certain material which will stop the heat transfer. Yeah, that's very, very important. So that has a condition. Cotton cloth has a condition. Yeah, a jacket has a condition. Silk has another condition. Similarly, we have got a cloth now for our soul. That is, we are the soul. We have got a cloth, that is this body. So this also has some conditions. So we all, when we come to this material world, we are going to have choice: the right, the wrong, the good, the bad. Yeah, we need to make the choice. For example, if you see a mother, she wants her child to write her homework. Yeah, she can finish off the homework within seconds. She can write it herself. Father or mother, they can write themselves within seconds and finish it off, but still they insist their kid to do it. Yes, kid to do it. Yeah, if you think your loved one is sick, we give medicine to our loved ones even though it's not good for them. We allow them to go through some treatments which are painful. Why? We want them to come out from that disease, isn't it? We won't say like that, okay, do one thing, you have sickness, no, I will take the medicine, I will go through the operation, you will be fine. We don't do it, isn't it? So what does it mean? We are conditioned, we are coming to this material world because of our karma phalas, and we have different bodies and we have different results to enjoy. Whatever the condition is, Krishna is clearly mentioning here is to us, you have to do your duty, just perform your duty. So here some people will get confused. I should not worry about my results. How is that possible? For example, if I take a subject to study for exam, I have to choose a subject for my studies. I'll always choose a subject which is easy for me to understand and score well. So my main aim is I want to score well. Yeah. So you know that you cannot score well, then why would you take that subject? Isn't it? So because we are all oriented towards the success, the results. We are fixed on the results. If the results are favorable and easy to get, we will do that work. If not, we don't do that work. But here Krishna is telling, don't worry about the results at all. Do your duty. So many of them get confused that Krishna has told us not to do the duty at all. So what we should do, we have to just take the seeds and we have to put it inside the earth, water it. That's it. Yeah, Krishna will take care of everything. Our duty is just to sow the seed. That's it. The rain required, the sunlight required, the wind required, whatever the facilities required, Krishna will make the arrangements. He is the one who is taking care of everything. But what we think, we are doing everything. No, we are not doing everything. Our duty is just to sow the seed. And if you sow the seed, who knows, the fruits may come, they may not come. Sometimes they are very tasty. In the same tree, you might have tasty fruits and some might not have taste. Yeah. So all these things would be taken care by the Lord. Your work is just to do your duty. So many of them get confused. Okay, I have planted the tree. I have planted the tree. No, you should get a seed to plant the tree, isn't it? Who gave us the seed? That is also going to come from Krishna. Why I am saying this? Very shortly you'll come to know. Yes, Chitra Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Arjuna uvacha jayasi chet karmanaste mata buddhir janardana tatkim karmani ghore mam niyojayasi keshava.
Hare Krishna. Arjuna said, O Janardana, O Keshava, why do you want to engage me in this ghastly warfare? If you think that intelligence is better than fruitive work. So as we already said, we are all interested in the results of our work. Yeah, you told don't worry about the results. Then it's better not to do work, Krishna. Intelligence is better. Yeah, that's better, you said. Then why are you forcing me to do this duty, this action? Why? So he's confused. My intelligence is bewildered by your equivocal instruction. Therefore, please tell me decisively which will be most beneficial for me, just having the knowledge or doing the duty as a service to the Lord. Tadekam vada nishchayate means tell me exactly the perfect way to do my duty. Should I do or should I not do? Yeah, whichever, which is best, Shreyo, which is best for me. So why this confusion comes to Arjuna? If you see in the previous chapter, Krishna described about the soul, that we are not the body, we are the soul. He told about the quality of the soul, and he told Arjuna not to lament for the dead nor the living. So this part which gave the knowledge about the soul is called Sankhya Yoga. Yeah. And the other part was do your duty as the service to Lord. That is called Buddhi Yoga. Yeah. So you have two things, Sankhya Yoga and Buddhi Yoga. So Arjuna is confused. Should I follow the Sankhya Yoga, gain the knowledge only, or should I do my duty as a service to Lord? So he's confused. So he's asking Krishna. Yes, Chitramata ji.
हरे कृष्ण न हि कश्चिच्छनमपि जातु तिष्ठत्य कर्मकृत कार्यते ह्यवशः कर्म सर्वप्रकृतिर्जयगुणैः हरे
Hare Krishna. So here Arjuna is telling all men are forced to act helplessly according to the impulse born of the modes of material nature. I'm sorry, Krishna is telling this. Therefore, no one can refrain from doing something, not even for a moment. So, Krishna is clarifying to Arjuna that not even a second we can stay without doing an action. We all are doing one or the other action, and because of that action, we are getting the results immediately, and we are accumulating those results in our accounts, which would be carried from with us from life after life after life, and you will be paying for it. Yeah, for example, you just walk, you might hurt something and you will get the sin, and it gets accounted in your deposit, sin deposit. And you help someone when you just walk, so you have done some good deed, the punya will get accumulated in that account. Yeah, so like this we are keeping on accumulating the papa and punya. So Krishna is telling all men are forced to act helplessly. Why we are forced to act? That is what we need to understand. Very shortly we'll come to know about it. So we are forced to act helplessly. As I've already given you a clue, we are all having this conditioned body. We all have this conditioned body, and you getting this body, there is a reason. That reason is forcing us. Yeah, according to the impulses born of the modes of material nature. So this entire universe where we are, it's called material nature, and about that we'll come to know in the coming chapters. Very shortly Krishna is going to tell. Yeah, but this material nature is made up of three modes. That is the mode of goodness, sattva guna, the mode of any idea, mode of goodness, mode of
Passion.
sorry,
Passion.
mode of
Passion.
passion, which is called as
Ignorance.
rajoguna, and the last one is mode of ignorance, which is called as tamoguna. And we all are getting influenced, means we are all dancing to the tunes of these three gunas. As soon as we come into this material world, we are stuck into this material modes. So therefore we can never say that we are not doing any action. We are doing action. We are doing action. One who restrains the senses of action means one thinks that I won't do any work. No, I won't do any action. If I do action only, no, there will be results. Yeah, if I do action only, there will be results. I will not do any actions. So then I will not have papa also, I will not have punya also. You got it? So if you do all the actions as a service to the Lord, you will not get any results, isn't it? So people will think, why should I do some work? Why should I do my duty? And that too for Krishna. Then only the results will not be there. So we'll do one thing, we'll not do our duty at all. So if you don't do your duty, then there is no results. Yeah, they feel that is best. See what Krishna is telling here. One who restrains the senses of action, but whose mind dwells on the sense objects, certainly deludes himself and is called a pretender. It's very difficult. We have this five senses. By the end of this chapter, we are going to discuss about it. We have the senses, no? Their duty itself is to get attached to the sense objects. You cannot control them. It's not easy. You think that I've left everything. I'm not attached to anything. I'm not going to do anything. But you are doing. So it's like you are telling you are left everything, but your senses are fixed on the sense objects. So I can see this person has left everything. It's just an example. He's looking like a sannyasi, but he's smoking. He's attached to the senses. He wants the pleasure of smoking. Yeah, he's enjoying it. Yeah, they are called as pretenders. On the other hand, if a sincere person tries to control the active senses by the mind, so you have the senses, the five senses. Can anyone tell me what are these five senses?
Taste, smell, touch,
Taste, smell,
vision,
that's sense
vision,
objects.
uh,
Senses.
Eyes, nose, ears,
Eyes, nose, ears,
tongue.
skin.
Eyes, nose, ears, tongue, and skin. Yes, the five things. So Krishna is telling us, if a sincere person tries, please see here what Krishna is telling, tries, you should just try to control what? Your active senses. Yes, Ashish Prabhu, you are right. Your active senses by mind. So you should use your mind to control the senses. And begins karma yoga. What is karma yoga? Doing your duty as a service to the Lord. That is itself is called as Krishna consciousness. Without attachment, you're doing the duty. Yeah. For example, Prabhupada gives this very beautiful analogy. You go to the bank, there is a cashier, isn't it? He's going to have so much of money with him the whole day. When he's in the office, he'll be dealing with lot of money, isn't it? Yeah, doesn't mean he owns it. He's just doing the duty of collecting it, counting it, and delivering it. He's not attached to that money. It's not his. Yeah, and a postman, for example, you are going to send a money order, you have money in that. It's nowadays we don't have, but before we had it. Okay, so money is there. What happens? He takes from the post box and delivers to the person which belongs to. Yeah, he is not going to take the responsibility telling, oh, this was with me for such a long time, I am protecting it and delivering it, so it is mine, not attached. Yeah, you should not be attached. You should do your duty. Doing duty is our duty. That's it, not attached. So Krishna is telling he is by far superior. So very logic. Krishna is called Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. There is no other teacher like Krishna because he is the one who gives his knowledge. He is the one who gave us the Vedas and Shastras, everything. Even Bhagavad Gita he has given to us. So he knows what is right and wrong and he'll explain to us so beautifully. So you should control your senses using your mind and begin. Just start the Karma Yoga. Try to control. Without attachment, he is far superior. So you need not leave everything and go. No, I don't want it. Some of them, they'll think, if you come to Krishna consciousness means, oh, we should become sannyasis, we should leave everything and go. No. You have to do your duties. And people think the sannyasis don't have duties. No. Brahmacharis, they have their own duties. They do their duties. Yeah? Yes. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Niyatam kuru karma tvam karma jyayo ya karmanaha sharirat yatra pichate na prasiddhita karmanaha. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Trisha Mataji, very shortly. Perform your prescribed duty, for action is better than inaction. A man cannot even maintain his physical body without work. Please do your duty. For example, I am a daughter. Yeah, I am a daughter. Do your duty as a daughter. I am, I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm an employee. I'm a disciple. What is our duty? You have to do it. Because Krishna is telling action is better than inaction. So Krishna also tells to Arjuna that if you don't do your duty, then that is sin. Yeah, it's very simple. Like doctor will come, doctor is there, a patient should be saved, he should be operated. Doctor will tell, I won't do my duty. No, I'm not interested. Then he's committing sin. You understood? Similarly, it's your duty in your life, whatever role you have to do it as a duty. You have to do it as a duty. Yeah. Yes, it's very difficult, Mataji. That is why Krishna tells this material world as dukkhalayam ashashvatam. Yeah, you go to the jail and we will tell, oh, jail is very nice. No, it's very difficult. You go to the hospital and you are being sick there. You won't tell, oh, hospital is so fine. I'll be here only. No, same way we are in this material world. It is having this condition. It's very, very, very difficult. पुनरपि जननं पुनरपि मरणं पुनरपि जनने जठरे शयनम् इह संसारे बहुदुत्सारे कृपया पारे पाहि मुरारे. I am again taking birth. Again and again I am taking birth in mother's womb. Iha samsare, the samsara, this world, very difficult. Bahudastara, it's very, very painful. Krupaya, please show mercy on me. Pahi Murare. Yeah, Murari, please show some mercy on me. Vijay Govindam, Adi Shankaracharya has written. It's very difficult. Yeah. So Krishna is telling it's better to do the action than doing inaction. Without doing your duty, you should not stay. So you cannot even maintain your body, your physical body, without work. If you're bedridden, you will get sick. So you have to do the work. Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. If you go to any kind of yagnas, if you see, after all the mantras, puja, offerings, everything, at last they will say Krishna Arpanamastu. Whatever they do, they'll tell Krishna Arpanamastu. The reason is everything what we do should be offered to the Lord. Yeah, so here Krishna is also telling us work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. Otherwise, work causes bondage in this material world. Why we'll be bound to this material world if we don't do the work for the Lord? Any one of you?
Because then that is for ourselves. So,
Sorry?
if it's not for God, it's for us.
Yes, then what will happen?
For our own material requirements, we'll be doing that work. That's how we'll be in this cycle only of doing it only for our selfish needs.
Why, Trisha Mataji, will be in this cycle? If you do for yourself the work, what is the problem?
Ma'am, we will get attached to the things, to the materialistic things.
Yes, then what will happen?
We will just keep thinking about the results instead of just giving yourself completely to God.
Yes. We'll be thinking about the results and we'll be doing the work. Why we are getting bound to this material world? You are approaching the answer, everyone.
We'll be again creating karmas. We'll be creating karma again.
You are creating karma, fellas. Very good. You are accumulating that, no? The punya and papa. So there are certain punyas and there are certain sins, the papas, which you should enjoy on this earth. Some are there, the punyas you should enjoy in the heavenly planets. Some of the papas you should pay in the hellish planet. So you are going to rotate here only. Yeah, you keep on getting different bodies, yeah, and you are going to enjoy the good deeds you have done, and you will pay for the bad deeds. So what happens? You are in this material world only, but when we do the service to the Lord, your duty as a service to the Lord, what happens? There is no results of it. So you won't go to heavenly planets, you don't go to hellish planets, you don't come to this earth also. Where will we go? Krishna will tell us very shortly. Okay? Yes. So Krishna is telling us very clearly, otherwise work causes bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties.
But what if somebody does something bad in the name of God?
They'll surely be punished, Mataji. No way. We think we are very intelligent. Krishna, the Lord, is even more intelligent, isn't it? You can see we have good example of all the demons. They think they are very intelligent and they go and do, kind of austerities and all, and they will take a boon telling that no animal should kill me, no female should kill me, no man should kill me, there should be no weapon which can kill me. They'll use all their intelligence and they take a boon. But still, we know the result. They are dead. So we think we are very intelligent, but the Lord is even more intelligent. Yeah, you might forget things. Lord cannot forget because He's seeing us always. Bhargav Prabhuji, we will come to know Prabhuji shortly where we will go. Perform your prescribed duties for his satisfaction, and in that way you will always remain free from bondage. So please, this is very important. Anyways, we are doing so much of work. Yeah, whole day we are doing one or the other actions. You're already doing it. Instead of doing for you, do for the Lord. Prabhupada says Krishna consciousness is to be done joyfully. It is given in the Shastras. Yeah, and Acharyas and all have said the Krishna consciousness should be done happily, joyfully. You should not be scared, you should not be afraid, you should not be in pain when you're doing it. Yeah, already you're doing so many activities. Instead of doing for you, instead of doing for your family, or for your boss, for your country, for your boyfriend, for your girlfriend, husband, wife, just do it for the Lord. Very simple. It's very, very simple. Yes, Chitra Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. यज्ञशिष्टाशिनः सन्तः मुच्यन्ते सर्वकिल्बिषैः भुञ्जते ते त्वघं पापाः ये पच्यन्त्यात्मकारणात्.
Hare Krishna. The devotees of the Lord are released from all kinds of sins because they eat food which is offered first for sacrifice. Others who prepare food for personal sense enjoyment verily eat only sin. So the food is very important. We are doing all these things. We are all running in this race of, earning money, being highly educated, concentrating on business, etc., etc., developing our skills. Main reason is we want to eat nicely, yeah, take care of our family, enjoy your life, and shelter. So the main thing is we need food, isn't it? See, we are in someone's place. Just imagine you went to someone's home. Now you have no homestay, okay, like that. You go to their home, they have all the facility. So you're not paying for them. They said, okay, it's free. We are in this room. You can use our kitchen. You can use all the vegetables in our garden. You have everything. You can take it and cook. Gas is also free. Everything is there. You cook. What do we do once we cook? What do we do once we cook? If a person, yes, Prabhuji. Someone was answering.
We
So what?
offer both.
Bhog for whom? You eat it.
For Krishna. To Krishna,
What?
Bhagwan ji.
Yes.
You
Yes, a
offer the
devotee
food.
would do it.
You offer
What
the
will
food to Krishna first.
Krishna first? No, I am just talking normally. There is a person, the owner of that home where you are staying. You cooked using all the facilities which they provided. Won't you offer to that owner a little
We
bit?
share with them.
Exactly. We'll at least ask, come, please join. You have given us so much. Come on, please join with us. They might not require your food. They know how to cook. They are the one who possess all those things, all the facilities. Then of course they can afford their own food. But it's a gratitude, isn't it? The humbleness what you have. Please, if you don't mind, can you join with us? Would share with you, isn't it? Similarly, Krishna is the one who has created everything. He is the owner of everything. He has given everything to us. And you are preparing the food by what is given by Him. And we are not ready to offer. If you give the food to Lord, He'll not eat everything and say, my food is over. Your food was very delicious. I ate it today. Go starve. No. He gives everything back to us. Still, we are not offering to them. Yeah, so when you eat food also, that is also an action, isn't it? You need to offer to the Lord and then you eat it. Yeah, the devotees do this. But if you do for your self enjoyment, then of course you are eating only the sin. The devotees of the Lord are released from all kinds of sins because they eat food which is offered first for the sacrifice. That is why if you see the devotees of the Lord, whatever the food they eat, even the water they drink, if it's a fruit also, they offer to the Lord first, then they eat it. Yeah, it's very simple process. All the living bodies subsist on food grains, so we all need food grains. Without food grains, we cannot. I'll tell you, Ashish Prabhu. Yeah, without food grains, we cannot. If you tell, I'm a vegetarian, I'm a non-vegetarian, but still, vegetarian or non-vegetarian, you need grains. Yeah, you need grains, you need cereals, you need pulses. Yeah, you need vegetables, isn't it? We need all those things. So we all are dependent on the food grains, which are produced from rain. Rains are produced by the performance of yagna. Oh, this is special, which is Krishna informing us here. And yagna is born of prescribed duties. Someone was asking Mataji, what is a prescribed duty? Yeah, I told very shortly. We'll discuss about it. So this is very, very important for us to know. Yes, Chitra Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Dharma brahmodbhavam viddhi brahmakshara samudbhavam tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityam yajne pratishthitam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Regulated activities are prescribed in Vedas, and the Vedas are directly manifested from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Consequently, the all-pervading transcendence is eternally situated in the acts of sacrifice. So, my dear Arjuna, one who does not follow in human life the cycle of sacrifice, thus established by the Vedas, certainly leads a life full of sin. Life full of sin. Yeah, living only for the satisfaction of senses, such a person lives in vain. Yes, lives in vain. Yeah, we will be thinking, what is this? I didn't do anything wrong. Why am I having so much of suffering? Why I'm doing this good but still I'm suffering? We have so many questions, right? So this is the reason. So Krishna told in the previous three shlokas about the cycle, yagna chakra, that is called cycle of sacrifice. Lord Shri Krishna, he gave the Vedas to Lord Brahma. That Vedas came to us. In the Vedas, there is a prescribed duties for each varnashrama to do. A Brahmana, a Vaishya, a Kshatriya, a Shudra. They have to do their duties. So once they do their duties, what will happen? They will do sacrifices which has been prescribed in the Vedas. So if you are in the Dwapar Yuga, there is a sacrifice. If you are in Kali Yuga, there is a specific sacrifice. And if you are in, any idea? What are the other two yugas?
Treta Yuga, Satya Yuga.
Treta Yuga,
Treta Yuga and
Kali
Satya
Yuga.
Yuga. Every yuga has a sacrifice, a prescribed duty to be done. A sacrifice should be performed by the people in that yuga. Where do we get this instruction? From the Vedas, which are received by Brahma from the Lord Sri Krishna himself. So once you do the sacrifice, it's like you're pleasing every Lord. Yeah, you're offering it to the Lord. Yeah, so when they get pleased, you get the right amount of rain, you get the right amount of sunlight. And once you have all these things, you can grow the grains. And once you get the grains, what is the next step? You're going to process it and you're going to cook it, isn't it? And once you cook it, you're going to offer it to the Lord. And then you're going to eat it. Yeah, whatever the food which is offered to the Lord, you have to eat it. We are going to eat the remnants of the food what Lord has left. So that is the food what you offer to the Krishna. It's called bhoga. Once he eats it, it becomes prasadam. That's it. Yeah, whatever you prepare, the prescribed food what Krishna takes, you have to prepare it with lot of love. If you can't prepare any food, Mataji, we don't have that facility, no problem. Just take a glass, put some amount of water, and you just put tulsi, one leaf of tulsi, offer to the Lord. You can offer one apple also to the Lord. Yeah, and offer to him, leave it for few minutes so that he can have it, and then you can have it as prasadam. That itself is prasadam. So easy it is. Yeah, so every one of us should follow this cycle of sacrifice. Now we are in Kali Yuga. What is the sacrifice that we have to do in Kali Yuga? So in Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, 5th chapter, 32nd shloka, Yagnai Sankirtana Prayar Yajnantihi Sumedasaha. Intelligent person perform congregational chanting to worship the Godhead. So the sacrifice which is prescribed for Kali Yuga is chanting the Lord's name. Because in Kali Yuga, we are not rich. We don't have such intelligence. Our lifespan is very, very less. Yeah. So for us, just taking Lord's name is enough. That is the great sacrifice, the prescribed sacrifice for all of us. So in shloka number 25 of chapter 10 in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Yagnai Nam Japa Yagno Asmi. In the Yagnas, I am the Japa Yagna. That is why you might see the devotees of the Lord, they keep on chanting. So when you are taking the Lord's name, we have to chant it properly, isn't it? We might commit some mistakes, yeah, which could, we might be thinking some things which you should not think. So what we do before chanting the Lord's name, we'll take the shelter of gurus. So we chant this Pancha Tattva mantra, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. After that, we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare means Radharani. The Krishna's energy. Krishna, the all beautiful, and Rama, the all strength. We are approaching, we are praying for the complete Lord Himself. Yeah, we're just telling Him, give a chance to serve you. So we chant this mantra 108 times. Yeah, that is considered as one round. So you can do this yajna easily wherever you are, however you are, you can chant it. Yeah, there is no prescribed rules for it. So therefore, without being attached to the fruits of activities, one should act as a matter of duty. For by working without attachment, one attains the supreme. See, Krishna is giving us another clue. We discussed before, no? If you don't have papa and punya and you do all the duties as a service to Lord, where will we go? Krishna is telling, without attachment, if you do your duty, one attains the supreme. So we will go to the supreme. What is that supreme? Again, shortly we'll come to know. So what we should do, we should never be attached with the fruits of activities. Yeah. For example, you have to study for the exam. You will have the notes in front of you. I'll say, I have to get first rank. 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 What will happen if I fail? What will happen if I get second rank? What if happen? I'll go to the exam and forget everything. If you're thinking about the results, you forgot the process. Yeah, you forgot the process of doing your duty. So read, study properly. Fix your mind on doing your duty properly. Forget about the results. That is what Krishna is telling. But do, Krishna, I'm studying for you. Krishna, I'm cooking for you. Krishna, I'm working for you. Krishna, I'm driving the car for you. Yeah, Krishna, I'm sleeping for you. Yeah, Krishna, I'm eating for you. I'm cooking for you, offering for you everything. You understood? Yeah, this is how we have to do the duty. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
कर्मणैव हि संसिद्धिम् आस्तिता जनकादयः लोकसङ्ग्रममेवापि सम्पश्यन् कर्तुम् अर्हसि.
Hare Krishna. Even kings like Janaka. Anyone knows who is this Janaka Maharaj?
Sita Mata's
Sita
father.
Mata's
Sita
father.
Mata's father.
Yes. What was he king? King means he was a Kshatriya. You know the king is occupied with his duty, always occupied. But what they did, even kings like Janaka and others attained the perfectional stage by performance of prescribed duties. Therefore, just for the sake of educating the people in general, you should perform your work. Arjuna, you're a Kshatriya. You need to take part in this war. You should fight using all your intelligence, knowledge, and your strength. Do it. Yeah, so there are many examples where our ancestors, they were doing the duty also and doing it as a devotional service. Yeah, devotional service. You can see now also there are many of them. Yeah, for example, the people who are preaching these classes, they are all, grahasthas, they are all married, they are working in the material world, they're doing the mundane work. Some are lawyers, some are professors, some are doctors. Yeah, in every field we have them. They are also doing devotional service by doing their duties. Therefore, just for the sake of educating the people in general, you have to do it. Yeah, even if you are a Kshatriya, you are a Shudra, you are a Brahmana or a Vaishya, if you do all your duties as service to the Lord, you will attain the perfectional stage. Example given is Janaka Maharaj. Yes, Chitramata ji.
हरे कृष्ण यद्यद् आचरति श्रेष्ठः तत्तद्दिवेतरो जनः स यत् प्रमाणं कुरुते लोकस्तद् अनुवर्तते.
Hare Krishna. So in the last chapter also we discussed this point. Yeah. So Arjuna said that one of the reason for not fighting is if we kill all the elders, yes, what will happen? What will happen? The Kulakshaya will happen. There will be no one to guide the younger generation. There will be no one to guide the females. They might go to the wrong path. Yeah. So here Krishna is telling this answer. Whatever action is performed by a great man, yad yadacharati shestras. So whatever the shrestha, the person who is a great man, whatever he performs, common men follow in his footsteps. Janaha tad evataro janaha. And whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues. Yes, Arjuna was fighting opposite to his family. Even though he knows it's a family, they did wrong. They were supporting the wrong side. So he had to kill them. That is what we need to learn. That is what we have to learn. Yeah. Valmiki, even though he was a Shrudra, he was a robber, thief, isn't it? He was looting everyone and killing everyone. Still, he could fix his mind on the Lord and he became a Brahmana. It's the best example. Vibhishana, even though he was demon, he was surrounded with demons only who were not allowing him to do any devotional service to the Lord. Still, he fixed the mind on the Lord. You take Prahlad Maharaj, yeah. You take Prabhupada. Prabhupada went to the country. I told yesterday, no one was not knowing who is Krishna, who is Rama. Yeah, what happened? The people in India, then also, now also, we are all influenced by the Western world. Whatever the Western world does, we are like, oh, that's cool thing, we have to do it. So Prabhupada thought, if I go there and if they do devotional service, seeing them, we'll also do it. And now we can see we have lot of devotees in ISKCON from the foreign countries, from the outside India. They don't know who is Krishna, they don't know who is Rama, but they're chanting and dancing and reading Bhagavad Gita, they're preaching. Yeah, they're preaching, they're doing kirtan on the roads. the different part of the world. Name to name there. I can name every part of the world you can find a ISKCON. Yeah, so you can see them. That's the best example, and you can follow. Yeah. Oh, son of Prita, there is no work. There is no work prescribed for me within all the three planetary systems. So Krishna is the owner. There is no one going to ask, Krishna, what is your work? Did you do your work? Yeah, nothing. There is no work that Krishna should perform. But still, nor I am in want of anything. He doesn't need anything because he is the owner. Nor have I a need to obtain anything because he is having everything. And yet I am engaged in prescribed duties. So Krishna, when he came down to the material world, he did his duty as son, as a king, as a friend, as a guru, as a well-wisher, as an husband. Yeah, as a father, he did all the duties. You can see here, Lord Krishna is carrying the footwear of his father, Nanda Maharaj, on his head. He didn't tell, I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You think I can take your footwear on the head? No. When he came down on the material world, when he's a son for a person, he did his duty. When Krishna himself is doing the duty, setting an example for us, we also have to do. Many people try to imitate Krishna. They'll think, Gopi Jana Vallabha. So he had gopis, let me also have girlfriends. But Krishna also lifted Govardhana hill. If you can imitate the gopis and enjoying with gopis, then you also have to live the Govardhana hill. It's not possible, isn't it? It's not possible. So we should take up the instruction what Krishna has given and we need to follow. And please see that we need to try. We need to try. That's what is very, very important. If you're not succeeding, what will happen? Yes, Hemangi, Mataji, will come to know very shortly. Arjuna will ask this question, what happens to the people who could not do their duty properly, could not do devotional service completely? What will happen to them? Krishna will answer very shortly in the coming chapters. So, Krishna is telling, so, as not to disturb the minds of ignorant men attached to the fruitive results of prescribed duties, a learned person should not induce them to stop work. So if they're not doing the duties as service to the Lord, so don't worry. Don't stop them. Let them do the duty. Because Krishna told action is better than inaction. Let them do the action. They should do the duty. If they don't do the duty, that is sin. It's even more sinful. Yeah, so let them do the duty. Rather, by working in spirit of devotion, you should engage them in all sorts of activities. Because for the gradual development of Krishna consciousness, a person is not at all doing the duty. You go and tell him, please do your work for Krishna. They will not do it. It's difficult because they're not interested in doing duty. So if a person is doing a duty, even though not for Krishna, let them do it. Because they have got used to do the duty. One or the other day, they'll gradually, slowly develop a consciousness that if I am doing everything for myself, then I have to pay for it. Let me do it for Krishna. It will be easy for them. Yeah. So you cannot make a person do duty if he's not at all doing anything. That is what Krishna is telling here. So here you can see the spirit soul bewildered by the influence of false ego. We all have false ego. That is one of the conditions what we get by this body when you come to the material world. Thinks himself the doer of activities that are in actuality carried out by the three modes of material nature. We are not doing anything. We are being controlled by these three modes which I've already discussed. Every second of your life, we are getting influenced either by Rajoguna, Tamoguna, or Sattvaguna. Yeah, they're jiggling us in that fashion. Yeah, we are all into this material world. So Arjuna asks Krishna here. Yes, Mataji. Chitra Mataji.
अतकेन प्रयुक्तोऽयं पापं चरति पूरुषः अनित्यम् अपि वाष्णेय बलादिव नियोजितः
Hare Krishna. Arjuna said, O descendant of Vrishni, by what is one impelled to sinful acts? Even unwillingly, anicham, as if engaged by force, balad. See, no one wants to become a villain. No one wants to do bad to someone, isn't it? Yeah. Sometimes the situations are like you're forced to do sinful activities and you're not interested to do. Unwillingly, you are supposed to do it. The situation around you makes you do such things. Arjuna is asking, why Krishna is this happening? So you can see here, we'll get somewhere attached. Sometimes we get pride. We'll have false prestige. We'll suddenly get greed. We have lust. We have ignorance, anger, envy. Why everything is pulling us? You can see a person has been, pulled in all directions. Even though you're not interested, I don't want to do bad to anyone, but don't know, you do something, someone will be very happy with your work, someone will get very angry and they might become your enemy. Yeah, and you have to pay for it. What is this? Why we are forced, unwillingly doing such things, sinful acts? The blessed Lord said, yes, Mataji.
Sorry. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Kama Esha Krodha Esha Rajo Guna Samudbhavaha Mahakshano Mahapapma Vidhinam Iha Vairinam.
Hare Krishna. So Lord says, Kamaesha Krodhaesha. It is lust only. Why we are sometimes put to, sometimes no, almost most of the times, into a situation we are forced to do sinful acts. Unwillingly we are doing sinful acts, which is going to result in a lot of sins, and we have to pay for it. We have to enjoy those sins. Why? Lust only, kama, lust, which is born of the contact with the material modes of passion. So when we come to this material world, you will be attached to this mode of passion, which is called as rajoguna. When you come into contact, you will have this lust. So what are these three gunas? What are the characteristics? We have one full chapter about it, where Krishna is going to describe everything in detail. Yeah, so this lust later transformed into wrath, and which is all devouring, sinful enemy of this world. So for all of us, this is the enemy. Anicham, unwillingly, balad means forcefully. Why we are doing sinful acts? Because of the lust. How is this lust? Yes, Mataji.
Vriyate Vainihi Yada Darsho Malena Cha Yato Bena Vrito Garbha Tatati Nidam Avritam.
Hare Krishna. So, you see, we all have this lust in different degree. As fire is covered by smoke, so you can see the smoke which is covering the fire, it's very thin. Yeah, so we might be covered with the thin layer of lust. A little bit of fire, the smoke will go. Yeah, so your lust can be removed easily. As a mirror is covered by dust, so that dust is little thick compared to the smoke. You have to take something and rub it. You need extra effort to remove that lust. So you might have this kind of little thicker lust covering you. Or as an embryo is covered by the womb, that baby had to be protected. So the womb will be a very strong protection. It is very thick and highly protective. Getting rid of it is very difficult. Similarly, the living entity is covered by different degrees of this lust. Yeah, so when you are covered by the lust, you cannot see yourself, you cannot see the things as they are. Yeah, as they are. Like very simple. If you are covered your eyes by a thin plastic, you can see through, but not clearly. You cover it by a cloth, you cannot see anything. But you wrap it like 3-4 rounds of cloth and tie your eyes, you cannot see anything. It will be completely darkness. Similarly, we are covered by this lust. We are covered by this lust. Thus, a man's pure consciousness is covered by his eternal enemy, in the form of lust, which is never satisfied and which burns like fire. So lust is the things which are not yours. It will not come with you. It doesn't belong to you. Still you want it. And you want it to be with you itself. Okay, you'll say, oh my God, let me just pass this exam somehow. After passing, oh my God, I passed nicely. Let me get the job. After getting the job, I got the job. Let me get promotion. Then I have a good job. Let me get a wife. Then let me get a children. Let them get good school. Then their education, their marriage. And what we will do at the end also, Lord, I did so much of work. I took care of my family. Give me a peaceful death. No, we are covered with so much of desires. Yeah, and it's like a fire, it keeps on burning. It never puts off. Puts off. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Tasmat tvam indriyan yadau niyamya bharatarshaba papmanam prajahihinam jnana vijnana nashanam.
Hare Krishna. Therefore, O Arjuna, best of Bharatas, in the very beginning, curb this great symbol of sin. That is the lust. How? By regulating the senses. Yesterday's last shlokas, we saw, that your eyes sees one beautiful lady. We have an example. So your sense objects, it gets attracted from attachment. We had the cycle, isn't it? Anger, bewilderment, yeah, loss of intelligence, yeah, memory loss, then falling down. So Krishna is clearly telling us, kindly curb this great symbol of sin in the beginning itself. How? By regulating your senses and slay this destroyer of knowledge and self-realization. Please know that if you have lust in you, it's very difficult for us to gain the knowledge of what is our duty, how we should live, how can we be happy in this world. You might see some people, they're very, very cool and we all admire them. How come, man, that person is always cool? If there is a win, if there is a loss, if there is some happiness, if there is some pain, always they are like as if it's not their business. How could they stay? You can also stay like that. Once you know who you are, that is called self-realization. Yes, self-realization. So if you have lust, you cannot realize yourself who you are and you won't get the knowledge. So you need to take care of it. Krishna is telling the working senses are superior to dull matter. So what is the dull matter? The body, what we have. This body is dull matter. If we, the soul, is not in this body, then it is called dead body. It's of no use. So it is called as dull matter. We have senses. So Krishna is telling the working senses are superior to dull matter. So more than your body, the senses are superior. Mind is higher than the senses. Yeah, our mind is higher than the senses. Intelligence is still higher than the mind. And he, the soul, is even higher than the intelligence. So who is the topmost position? The soul, that is we. But what we are thinking we are the body, not the soul. We are thinking we are the body, not the soul. So what is happening? We are thinking our body is superior. I have to take care of this body. I have to please this body. Yeah, always worried about our body or others' body. Yeah, we are other body we are worrying, or our body we are worrying. But everything is superior to this dull matter, the body. We are totally in the opposite direction. We have to turn this side. Yeah, so this picture is very, very important. I'll just take some 8 minutes of you, a simple picture. Let me explain what Krishna is telling you. This is the last slide. Yeah, so please note here. You can see these 5 horses, they represent the 5 senses. And you can see this, the rope which is controlling these horses, that is nothing but your mind. Yeah, and the one which is holding the rope is intelligence. Is the intelligence. And you can see there is a chariot, and in that a person is sitting. That is nothing but the soul, that is self. So this chariot is nothing but this body, and this body has this senses, five senses, that is nothing but the source, sorry, the five senses which you have to control by the rope of mind. So your rope is mind, and using the intelligence. Yeah, so I always give this very simple example which you can relate. Very simple. For example, you're very hungry. You're very hungry. So what will happen? You're thinking what to eat. So your eyes will say, wow, that day I saw that burger. It was looking very delicious. Let us go and eat burger. Your eyes will tell. It will send a signal to the mind, we'll go to eating burger. Then your nose will tell, no, I got the nice smell of biryani in that hotel. So let us go to that hotel to eat biryani. Yeah. So nose is indicating to the mind that let's go there. And your tongue will tell, no, that day I had idli, dosa, sambar, it was really delicious. The taste was very nice. Let me go to that hotel. So your tongue is giving signal, we'll go to that hotel. Yeah. And your ear will say, no, my friends and colleagues were telling that hotel, the food is very nice. They are preparing such beautiful, continental dish. It melts in our mouth, it seems. I heard it. It's very pleasing to ear. Let me go and experience it. So ear is telling to the mind, let's go to another hotel. And your skin, it will tell, that day I went to, one of the hotel, the puri, the chola bhatura. If I touch, it was puffing out. So smooth it was. Touch itself was making me so happy. We'll go to that hotel. So what happens? Each of your senses are telling you to go in different direction, different hotels. So what you should do? You should control your senses by using your mind. How? By the help of intelligence. So you will think, if you're very intelligent, what is the meaning that you are intelligent? How do you come to know a person is intelligent? How do we come to know?
If he has control over his senses and emotions.
How he could control Prabhuji? You're right.
By his actions.
No. How could he do his actions?
By he can differentiate between right and wrong.
Very good. By learning, by knowing what is right and wrong. That is very simple. They should have knowledge. Right answer. When you have the knowledge of what is right and wrong, you will become intelligent, isn't it? So you should tell your mind and control the senses. Come on, these foods are not good for my health. Let me go to my home. My mama has prepared, or let me go and cook delicious, healthy food and eat. Okay? Yeah. So you will decide by your intelligence what is good for you. That's how you can control. If not, what will happen? See, all your senses are running in different direction. Imagine all 5 horses, at least one horse is going in a different direction. Can a person sitting in this chariot be happy? See how surprised and shocked he is. So always we are in anxiety, we are stressed, we are worried, we are always having some kind of, fearfulness. Yeah, because that nothing is going cool for us. You go to one thing, you eat, I would have eaten in that hotel, it would have been good, no? I would have eaten there. Why did I choose here? Every time we are confused. That is the reason we all have, like, the list goes on. We have so many mental issues now. We are all struggling in a very young age, all this problem. So you can control your senses by your mind if you have intelligence. So then you, the soul in this body, who's superior than everything in this body, you can sit happily and have a smooth drive. Yeah, that is what Krishna has told us. How to do this? Coming chapters. How to control your senses? Coming chapters is the answers. Thus, knowing oneself to be transcendental to material senses, mind and intelligence. So we, the soul, are transcendental to what? This material senses, the mind and the intelligence. We are superior to all this. Oh, mightily armed Arjuna, one should steady the mind. Steady the mind. The nature of mind is to run from here to there. So you should steady your mind by deliberate spiritual intelligence. So what is controlling the ropes? The intelligence. So if you want to get spiritual intelligence, what you should do? You should have the knowledge, then you will become intelligent. And thus, by spiritual strength, you can conquer this insatiable enemy known as lust. Such a beautiful instruction by Krishna, and you can never go wrong. Step by step, he instructs, step by step. So, if you want to become intelligent, how to control, the book which is going to give you that knowledge and make you intelligent is Bhagavad Gita. And you all have come to the third class. There were 65. I crossed the time, so many left. Yeah, you passed this chapter number 2 and you stayed here for the chapter number 3. It means you all have been, decided by the Lord that you are eligible to take this knowledge. Who said? Krishna himself. Where? Very shortly. Very shortly he'll tell who can understand Krishna, who can read Bhagavad Gita, who can follow this path, who are eligible, why everyone cannot do it. Yeah, so please read the Bhagavad Gita. That will give you the path to control your mind using the intelligence and control your senses, and you can destroy the lust. By destroying the lust, you will not be forced to do any sinful acts. And once you don't do any sinful acts, you won't come to this material world, and you will not have life after life after life. And you will not take birth, you will not have old age, you will not have disease, you will not have death. And again, it will not repeat. Yeah, intelligent person will think, okay, this life I was in human body, will do next life I'll go to man body, this time I'm Indian, next time let me be American. Then what is the use? Again you should be born, again you should learn everything, you should go to Montessori, LKG, UKG, then you should go for job, again marry, again do everything, again it goes to repeat. Yeah, so an intelligent person will think, what is this? Why I'm going through this cycle? Yeah, so if you want the answer, Bhagavad Gita it is. So by this, I'll finish today's chapter. That is chapter number 3. Hare Krishna. Okay, I think Hemangi, Prabhuji, Mataji, I answered, but something. Yes, Mataji. See, we don't know what is right or wrong. Yeah. So to know what is right or wrong, you need to read Bhagavad Gita. That is why we have Bhagavad Gita, Mataji. We are still in chapter number 3. Hold on. We have so many chapters left. All your doubts will be cleared. For sure. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, ma'am.
Priyanshu Prabhuji. Hari Bol Prabhuji. Priyanshu Prabhuji. It's my service to take this class and serve you people, all because of Namanishta Prabhuji. Thank you. Hari Bol, Haran.
Ma'am,
Mataji or Prabhuji. Yes, Mataji. Someone has a doubt.
ma'am, actually, I go for the 6 a.m. class. So, but today I had a lot of doubts. So I sat for 9 a.m. because Trisha is also my friend. So she sits
Okay.
for 9 a.m. So, Mataji, if supposing I can't make it, I'm not understanding something in 6 a.m. Okay, can I do it in 9 p.m. or anything that is happening before that? Because I would want to, if I have any doubts, I like to resit for that subject. I mean, because I have a lot of doubts, as you can see.
You
So,
can, Mataji. You're welcome. You're really welcome. You can attend any classes.
but ma'am, link is the issue, Mataji.
This link only you can attend.
Okay, ma'am.
Same
But
link.
only 9 p.m. This doesn't work for 6 a.m. batch.
Yeah, just you have to put that number and type the password. That's it, Mataji.
Thank you.
Hari bol, you're welcome to attend the class. Thank you, Shrisha Mataji. Ashi
Mataji,
Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, please.
Mataji, you were mentioning that the same thing, what the class is available in YouTube also, right? It's
Yeah.
live streaming. Is it possible to put the link in the group, Mataji? Because I listen to everything, but I'm taking notes for the last 2 days. Today I couldn't. So
No
that
worries.
Every day I post the link.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, thank you, Mataji.
And today also I have put the link. You can see, Mataji. That is
Already in the WhatsApp
already
group.
every time when I go live, I put it in the playlist itself and go live. Okay, the playlist is
Okay.
shared in the group. You can check. All the videos will be there. Every day's class.
Okay.
Hare
Thank you so
Krishna.
much. Yes.
Trisha Mataji, ma'am, if I may ask, reading our scripture becomes difficult because I don't know Sanskrit. Mataji, even I don't know Sanskrit. I'm with you. Of course, we don't study, but Prabhupada has made our work very easy. You know, he has translated, transliteration is there, pulpit is there. That's why we all understand and we listen to Prabhupada's lectures. Seniors, devotees, they are giving the sannyasis, brahmacharis, they deliver beautiful lectures. We are listening from them and getting Mataji. Sanskrit should not hinder you from taking the knowledge from Bhagavad Gita. And you can learn Sanskrit. I am also learning and want to be able to recite the shlokas the way I hear them. I really wish you do that, Mataji. Please, you can take it up and you can recite. Hare Krishna. If you want, you can try in the class also. You can raise your hand. I will ask you to recite any of the shloka. You can try, no problem. Even if it's wrong, it's okay. I want you to try and get used to it. Hare Krishna. Revati Mataji, Hare Krishna. Any doubts? No doubts. Hare Krishna, Richa Mataji. Let me see, did I miss any doubts? Okay, I think I tried to answer Dasan when the chat message popped up. Hare Krishna, Bhargav Prabhu. Okay, that it means that whatever I said you understood. Or Mataji, time is over, we'll go bye-bye. What is it? What could be the reason? Enough, Mataji, we need to sleep. May I leave the class? Yes, Richa Mataji, you can, you can. If you don't have doubts, even I would leave the class. I will also leave the class. Yes, sir. So tomorrow we are going to discuss chapter number 4. Today was chapter number 3.
Mataji, I have one doubt, Mataji.
Yes, Shiv Prabhu.
Actually, I live in a mess. So when I go outside, no, I am also wearing kanti mala. Okay?
Yes.
So when I go outside, so I have to eat outside food. So I cannot offer the food to the Lord. So can I eat that food, or how to offer and then eat the food?
That's what I told you, no, Prabhuji. You can't wear kanti mala. Is there any restriction?
I am wearing kanti mala. No problem.
That's okay.
But you cannot eat onion and garlic if you wear the kanti mala.
Actually, you're already wearing it. Continue it, Prabhuji. No problem. Yeah. So you can chant, Prabhuji. See, for us in Kali Yuga, chanting is the prescribed yajna. Yeah. You just chant. That's fine. And when it comes to the offering to the Lord, as I told you, Prabhuji, just have one glass, a tiny small glass, which is only for Krishna. Okay. Keep it only for the Lord. Just a small glass and put little bit of water. And if you have tulsi, you add it. It is prescribed that we had to add tulsi to whatever offerings we do. Krishna will accept it immediately. If it is not there, you can put even dry tulsi. If your place you don't get it, yeah, you can put dry leaves of tulsi also, and you can offer it to the Lord. Keep it there for some 5 minutes. After that, you put that water into your water bottle. Yeah, same thing we do. If you cook food in lump sum, you know, you will cook for 3-4 people. We don't keep the entire vessel in front of Krishna. What we do, we serve to him in a plate, his own plate. We serve little all the dishes. We keep it in front of him. We'll request him to. I mean, we have prayers, or else you can simply request Krishna, I prepared for you. Please take it. Yeah. Then we take all those dishes and put back to the vessel, respective vessel. We mix it and we eat it. Similarly, keep that glass of water, put into your water bottle or the water which you're going to drink all day, and you can drink that. That's enough, Prabhuji. Depending on your condition, you can offer even a piece of fruit. Yeah, that's also fine. Yeah, or butter you can offer. If you can, if possible, you can give milk to Krishna. Yeah, that's all you can try. Slowly you start. Drastic change is very difficult, Prabhuji. Yeah, slowly you can do it. Is it okay, Shiv Prabhu?
Yes, no problem. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
There are 2 questions in the chat box.
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, can you explain why should we not eat onion and garlic?
Onion and garlic, they are the blood, okay, from we have in the Navagrahas, Rahu and Ketu, they were he was a demon who, cheated the Devan Devatas and sat down in the line, and he had the Amritam. So the Lord Vishnu cut the neck of the demon, they became half. So when they cut the blood which fell down on the earth, that is nothing but the onion and garlic. So we don't serve that food to the Lord. The blood of demon is not served to the Lord. So onion, garlic, we don't take. Yeah, and also the very important, these are tamasic food, which brings laziness in us. Yeah. So as I told you, Krishna is going to tell about the three modes of material nature. There we can come to know the types of food also. So we should always eat sattvic food. We should not eat a rajasic or tamasic food. What are the classification, we'll come to know shortly. So we don't eat onion and garlic. It's difficult to control our senses. You'll become lazy, letharginess will become a part of your body. You cannot concentrate, you cannot control your mind and senses. So these all will happen. So that's also a reason, very important reason. Mataji, why do we call each other Prabhu and Mataji? That is because Krishna is in everyone's heart. We respect you, we respect everyone. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, the one who sees everyone equally, yeah, treats everyone equally, yeah, is a devotee, is a learned person, yeah. So we respect you. You have the body, you might be a young child, you might be 18-year woman, lady, yeah, you might be 60 years man. The age is for the body, not for the soul. Yeah, the age is for your body, not for the soul. Soul doesn't have a birth or death. It's permanent. Like Krishna, it's permanent. Yesterday only we saw soul cannot be killed, it cannot be cut by any weapon, it cannot be burned by fire, it cannot be wet by the water or withered by the wind. Yeah, so we respect everyone. Hare Krishna, Komal Mataji. Yes, Jigna Mataji has raised the hand. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, I just wanted to say with regards to a prasadam offering, personally speaking, I have been doing prasadam for Prabhuji. I never used to do it. I used to eat eggs. I used to have alcohol, everything I quit back in 2020 before I came into consciousness. And the more I started knowing about it, the more I wanted to do it. And even my family agreed that every time I made prasadam to offer Prabhuji, even if it's just 2 rotis and sabzi, dal chawal, anything, it tasted like almost 100 times better. And to be quite honest, when I went to Vrindavan for the first time, I spoke to a Mataji there, and she said, if you are one of those persons who's in constant jobs and everything, yes, the rule is that you do offer prasadam to Prabhuji before you eat it. But if I'm out with my job, if I'm not able to offer at home, wherever I am, whatever I am eating, this Mataji instilled this in me that Prabhuji is with you, Bhagwan is with you all the time, which is one of the reasons I have become very fearless. I have become like, it doesn't matter to me who is thinking what about me. If I am sitting in a restaurant or in a delegate's team before I eat something, I do close my eyes and say, Krishna, first you take a bite, then I start eating. And then it's better for me that way. And I feel that even though when I'm not able to tie myself to that rule at home, and if I'm away with family or even if I'm away on business, I'm still doing my offering to Bhagwanji.
Yes. That's a kind of doing it, Mataji. But nevertheless, we can have an option of at least offering some dry fruits. You can carry with
So
you.
in my absence, my family does offer dry fruits,
that's
milk,
fine.
glass of milk with sugar. Sometimes like dahi with sugar, etc. to Kanaji here. My 16-year-old daughter, who is, in Britain, I think they call them atheist. She says she believes in Hinduism, but she doesn't believe in the practices that make Hinduism so
Slowly she'll
wildly
come to
so.
the path. Don't worry. She's already on the path, no? She'll reach there.
But she's recently started to do the offering. Like if I'm busy with something, she'll say it's 7 o'clock, Mummy, should I give Kanaji some food? And she will do it herself. She will give some cashews or something and she will just do it.
Very nice,
So
very nice. Nice thing, Mataji. No worries, Mataji. You can do that. Not a problem. Like, it is only thing that you should be always Manmana Bhavamat Bhakto. Krishna tells always remember me.
absolutely.
Yeah. So you please can remember him, however it is comfortable. But if you have an option, Krishna, as you see in today's chapter, he told us to try. Yeah, you need
Ji,
not be successful. Try to your level best. It's possible to it. If
absolutely.
not, whatever you are offering, eating, you can tell Krishna, I'm eating for you, and you can eat it. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
My patience and my resilience have built tremendously.
Exactly. He wants us. He wants to see our bhava, the
He
determination
will
what
put us
we have.
through some tests. Is that right, Mataji? He
Yes.
will put us through some crucial tests before we are completely
Many.
many.
That's
Yes, definitely.
yeah. Because it's a very difficult path. Yeah. So you need to be determined. Yeah. So will be every time disturbed, will be influenced by many things in the material world. So you need to
Yeah,
fix
I
them.
think a lot of people instigate when you go into bhakti. A lot of people instigate
Yes.
to get an anger reaction from you. But a lot of the times I've found myself, especially within the last year and a half, I walk
Uh,
away from situations. I don't get angry at people. I don't even respond. I don't want to respond. I just say, okay, whatever, you're right. So,
True,
but
Mataji.
thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you, thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, that's what Mataji. See, when we are sick, we are advised not to take any oily food or some heavy food which you cannot digest. At that time, we stay without having such kind of foods, isn't it? Similarly, we all have come to this material world. We are getting treatment. We are paying for all this karma phalas, what we have done. So yes, we need to restrict sometimes ourselves. If it is not possible, it's okay. Try just by offering Krishna whatever is possible from your side. Even an apple could do, any fruit could do. Yeah, a glass of water can do. Yeah, don't try to force initially. Just put a very big step and you lose concentration and come back to the previous where you don't believe anything. Yeah, slowly, gradually, Krishna will give you all the arrangements. He'll do all the arrangements for you. Krishna only tells that in Bhagavad Gita very shortly. Mataji, why do we are done? Yes, Mataji, Prabhuji, Uttaraksha Mataji. So whatever we are wearing around our neck, it is called Tulsi Mala. We call it as Tulsi Kanti Mala. It's made up of Tulsi. So like it's like we have the owner. If you see a dog, Prabhupada says, if you see a dog and it has a belt around it, it means that it's a pet dog. Yeah, he has a owner. Similarly, we have this Kanti Mala around our neck, telling that we have the owner, that is Lord Shri Krishna. Yeah, and Tulsi is a very the loved one of Lord Shri Krishna. She will give us the bhakti for Krishna, so we wear it. Kantimala. So it's very important. It's a significance that we are Lord's servants. We have a master. Mataji, how not to get...
Mataji, one follow-up question to that Tulsi Mala. We only after being initiated, only then we wear that Tulsi Mala?
No, Mataji, you can wear it before also, but make sure you're not having any non-vegetarian food. And also no onion and garlic, but you start wearing it. It's a cleansing process. So if onion, garlic you cannot avoid, you can start wearing it. But if you're having non-vegetarian, please avoid. I mean, non-vegetarian food, please avoid it. If not, you can wear it.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Ashish Prabhu. How not to get swayed at the moment of indecision? What's the way to be out? Yesterday only Krishna told a person who is in this path, which path? Who does all the activities for the service of the Lord, their mind will be fixed. They'll have only one aim. And today Krishna told us how to control our senses and the mind using the intelligence by gaining the spiritual intelligence. That is by reading Bhagavad Gita. Prabhuji, full Bhagavad Gita you read, you'll automatically control yourself. So for a very simple example, Jignya Mataji said, I used to never get angry. Get very much angry. Now I don't get angry at all. Yeah, see, she's controlling, because as you read Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is going to give us instruction how. Yeah, so there are many devotees who have controlled their food. Yeah, they're chanting. Yeah, they're getting up early in the morning in Brahma Muhurta. They're attending the artis. Yeah, they are following the 4 regulative principles. How? By listening to the instructions of the Lord and following it. 2 important things. You should gain the knowledge and you should apply it in your life and do it. Try to do it. You might not succeed at one go, but you should try slowly, implement in your life step by step, and you will gradually come to the state where you never get swayed. You can control yourself. Yeah, you are still in the chapter number 3, Prabhuji. Slowly you will get all the instructions. Yeah, Hari Bol. Yes, Mataji, that's the thing I already told Uttaraksha Mataji. If you are eating non-vegetarian foods, you're consuming such kind of foods, not prescribed to have this kind of kantimala. If not, you can have it, and you can wear it every time. You need not remove it until unless it cuts or you have some uncomfortness and you want to change it with another kantimala. You can change it. If not, it's fixed. You're wearing it throughout, and you don't remove it anytime. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Thank you. So I hope I have answered everyone's question. And tomorrow, the chapter number 4. So today we had Karma Yoga. Tomorrow is Transcendental Knowledge. Yeah. So today's chapter, the last shloka, Krishna said, develop the spiritual intelligence. So I also showed the picture of Bhagavad Gita, yeah, like falling out from the stack of books. Why Bhagavad Gita should be read? Why is that going to give you the spiritual intelligence? By using that which you can kill this enemy of us, that is the lust. Yeah. So the answer is in tomorrow's chapter. Yeah, why Bhagavad Gita only? How you get spiritual intelligence from Bhagavad Gita? So tomorrow's chapter is transcendental knowledge. Even during periods, it's okay to wear. Yes, Mataji, you can wear it. You need not remove it. You wear it throughout. Yeah, and you have chanting beads. No, the chanting beads are also made of Tulsi Maharani, and when you get your periods, also you can chant on it. No problem. Yeah, Hare Krishna. So let's see what is this Bhagavad Gita. Was Krishna telling Arjuna the Bhagavad Gita for first time? What is there in Bhagavad Gita? Why we should read Bhagavad Gita? So all the secrets will be revealed for us in the tomorrow's chapters. That is chapter number 4. So let's all meet tomorrow. Thank you for attending today's class. Pancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhu bhaya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. श्री कृष्ण अर्पणमस्तु. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. भगवद गीता की जय. उत्तराक्षा माता जी, हरि बोल. थैंक यू. चित्रा माता जी, थैंक यू वेरी मच. हरे कृष्णा.
Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा. हरे कृष्णा एवरी